don't really understand why no one talks about this and isn't like open and honest about shopping addiction, especially how normalized it is in like influencer culture to just keep buying and consuming things like the retail therapy thing, chicken wing. I'd really love to know if any of y'all have ever struggled with shopping addiction or found that maybe your shopping habits are a little unhealthy, or if you're using shopping as like a coping mechanism. Let me know down in the comments down below. Look at the cute kittens! Aren't they so cute? Hey jelly beans, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here and you didn't already, my name is Tara and thank you so much for being here. And if you like commentary deep dives and you like my vibe and want to join the jelly bean tribe, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell down below so you don't miss on any of my new uploads. So today I want to get a little bit more serious with y'all. This is going to be a little bit different than like my normal commentary videos because I just wanted to sit down and be like real raw and open and honest with y'all about something that I've talked about quite a few times on like my live streams and everything. I'm a little anxious making this video, but I want to talk to you guys about my shopping addiction and just shopping addiction in general. I know a lot of y'all know that I am a recovering addict from opiates. I have a little over 4 years of sobriety and I recently came off of my maintenance medication, and it's been I think 8 weeks now or 10 weeks since my last Sublocade shot, so I'm doing really well. But I will say my anxiety has been pretty bad. Now I am trying to go on a no-buy for a year because of shopping addiction. So I want to talk about all of this stuff while I put some new makeup on my face that I just purchased. And do I need more makeup? Did I need more makeup? Abso-freaking-lutely not. I did not need any more makeup. So I got the Sugar Pill palette, the new Fun Size 2 palette. In focus, focus. And then I also bought their Capsule 3 palettes. Again, I did not need any more makeup. I want to declutter like 99% of my makeup, but I still thought that I needed to order Sugar Pill palettes and also makeup from Sephora. Tell me why. Tell me why I felt this way. I also got the Natasha Denona mini retro. Remember when I used to make just makeup content? Who remembers that? Any of y'all remember that? Have any of y'all been here that long? I got the Natasha Denona setting spray too, but I got the Rare Beauty melting blush in Nearly Neutral. This is really pretty. This video is not scripted. I'm just gonna talk to you guys about how I'm feeling. Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush, and this is in the shade Faith. It's this really pretty berry toned blush. I've noticed since starting my no buy on Monday, which today is only Tuesday, how I've noticed my negative, like just mind frame has been. This is the Rare Beauty Lip Sophie in Fearless. I wish I felt fearless right now. I never thought I would be so anxious about not being able to buy makeup or not being able to buy products at all. The wild thing is that I only wear makeup maybe 3 times a month. And my makeup collection is so massive. Now I could say that some of the reason why my makeup collection is so massive is because I used to want to be a makeup influencer, and then I decided that wasn't for me because I noticed the consumerism in it all and realized that it was one big ad, which I've also talked about before on this channel, but I still have a hard time letting it go. Now I did do a declutter a few years ago where I got rid of a lot of stuff, but I still find myself buying a lot of stuff when I don't need it. I don't need it. I have more makeup than I will ever use before it expires, and that's a problem. I'm actually running low on primers. I love the primerizer from Smashbox, but I only bought a mini because that's all I need. I have other primers and I don't need a ton of primer because, again, I don't wear makeup that often. Where do I even begin? When I first got sober from drugs and everything, I spent a lot of money trying to find healthy hobbies for me, and I use that as an excuse for why I spent so much money. Now, I did grow up very poor, we didn't have a lot of money, and like we never celebrated holidays because we didn't have money to celebrate them really. I also bought this for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, which again, I didn't need another foundation, but it's a Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow Tinted Moisturizer. This is really good actually. I feel like when I got sober and I've always worked, but I actually had money to spend, I started just buying things to buy things. Like I would go to Goodwill every single day when I lived in the city, and I would spend so much money on things I didn't need, and I would justify my purchases because then I started reselling things on like second upselling apps like Poshmark, Mercury. I would get credit cards in Kyle's name and max them out like at Victoria's Secret and things like that and never pay them because I was basically hiding the fact that I had a shopping addiction. It got to that point. So I was hiding packages from him. I was doing YouTube and I felt like I had to keep up with all the newest purchases, but then I would buy all this makeup to review and I found myself just, it's sitting. I wasn't using it. And again, I was hiding purchases from Kyle. I was subscribed to all these subscription boxes. I was lying to him and telling him, even though I had maybe 20 subscribers on YouTube, I was telling him that brands were sending me stuff when they weren't because I didn't want to come clean about my shopping addiction. And then it went from makeup to, I mean, I still struggle with buying makeup, but it went from that to the last like year, maybe 2 years, I started kind of justifying my makeup purchases, my shopping habits by saying, oh, you're supporting small businesses, Tarrah. Like this outfit that I'm wearing cost me almost $150. It's cute. I love it. I'll link the person who made the you're letting people live their dreams by you spending your money on their artwork or their clothing, their handmade clothing or whatever it was, right? And yes, that's true and that's all fine and dandy, don't get me wrong, but I still am spending way more money than I need to. I don't do what I used to do. Like I don't hide packages from Kyle. I don't spend all my money to where I'm living paycheck to paycheck because I've spent all of my money, which is what I used to do, y'all. I would overdraft my bank account just to buy stuff. And it was really bad. I was maxing out credit cards and hiding the statements and all that stuff because I felt like I had to keep up with every other beauty influencer because I didn't understand that they were getting sent most of that stuff in the beginning. And then when I did understand it, I still felt like I had to keep up to have a makeup channel. I started getting better and creating a budget for myself, which I still do follow, but I still was making purchase decisions when I wasn't in a good headspace. If I was sad, I found myself browsing. Instagram is the worst platform for me to be browsing when I'm in a bad headspace because I, again, justify me making these purchases because I'm supporting a small business. I'm supporting people following their dreams. You know, I'm buying this outfit when I have enough clothes to wear a different outfit 365 days of the year, and I'm not even exaggerating. And I declutter 4 times a year, my clothes, my makeup, everything like that. I have probably 50 candles. Do I need 50 candles? I have every freaking Arctic Fox hair color dye, and I don't even color my hair anymore. I have probably 400 makeup brushes. I'm not even kidding. I've got a friend. So I just realized it was getting out of hand. I collect so many different things. And I know some of it has to do with like my mental health, being bipolar, being ADHD, hyperfixation, all that jazz. But I really started noticing that my spending habits were just getting really freaking toxic, and spending money when I could be saving that money, and I do save money. I could be saving way more money, y'all, like way more freaking money than I am right now. I'm excited to try this blush. Like even makeup, I love makeup, don't get me wrong, but like I don't wear makeup enough to have as big of a collection as I have. I don't make YouTube content that's makeup based anymore, really, unless they're like this type of video, right? I don't believe in like the consumerism of it all. And like, yes, I do want to help people, support them being able to follow their dreams and what have you, but like in a healthier way, y'all. Like, it's getting to a point where I just feel like it's just getting bad. I've got way too much stuff. I again realize how unhealthy my spending habits are. It's not healthy to be buying things when you're not happy and using it as like retail therapy. Both of you boys, don't squeak at me. Look at these boys. Look at these boys. They're making a mess. You know, I have so many tarot decks, so many journals, so many things that are great. Don't get me wrong. Excuse me. You're on my makeup desk now. But do I really need all of these things? Are these material things, do they really matter? Not really. Experiences matter. And I'm trying to like get myself out of this headspace. Now, I've only been on a no buy for one day and I'm already in a negative headspace. Because I'm not kidding when I tell y'all that I buy something, especially online, every single day. Pretty much every single day I'm buying something. Whether it's for me, for the kids, for the channel, for the pets. It's not healthy, y'all. It's not healthy for me to be doing that at all. And I know that some of y'all probably understand where I'm coming from. Because I know that some of y'all have told me you struggle with the same thing, like in my chats where I've talked about it. And even though I think I've gotten, well, I know I've gotten a lot better with the shopping addiction, I still know that I could be doing so much better. Just knowing now that I technically can't buy anything because I'm on a no buy, I've had the worst anxiety today. I haven't wanted to do anything. I haven't had any motivation. Now I got, how many packages in today? I got a new mug that I bought in today. I got the sugar pill package and I got 2 Sephora packages in today. And that made my mood a little bit better, but just not being able to buy things like has really affected my mood today. I've had to stay off of Instagram besides posting my story because I want to buy. Instagram's so deadly for me when it comes to like my shopping habits because I follow nothing but small businesses, which is great. I love supporting small businesses. Like, that's my whole Instagram. But it makes it so hard for me not to buy anything. Especially when I try to justify it again with, oh, there's small business, blah, 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 blah. Or, oh, it's a one-of-a-kind item, blah, 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 blah. I want to do a whole video on this, but like kind of the unrealistic shopping culture that social media, you know, normalizes. Like these huge, massive haul videos. There's like influencers that their whole entire existence is just haul videos where they're spending $1,000 at Shein or $1,000 Ulta hauls. Like these massive, massive, massive hauls that, in my opinion, really show the younger generation that it's okay to be shopping like this and it's normal to shop like this. Or, oh, you have a bad day? Why don't you go shopping? Retail therapy always helps and fixes a bad mood or like a sad day or something bad happening. And that's really, in my opinion, a setup for disaster. Since I started working as a teenager, me having an addiction to shopping. I remember like spending my whole paychecks, well, whatever I didn't have to give to my mom for rent or food or whatever, and I would go and just buy all these clothes, all the things that I never had or was able to have as a kid because we didn't have money, right? And as much as I can blame my childhood for this or that or what have you, at the end of the day, it's up to me to realize, okay, this is unhealthy, Tarrah, and you're promoting this unhealthy lifestyle. Like, there's no reason that I should have packages coming to my house every single day when I don't need anything. I don't need it. I think I've hit and pan on 2 makeup products ever. in the 5-6 years that I've been doing makeup the way that I do makeup. That's really wild to me. A lot of my makeup is only been used once, only ever swatched, maybe never used. I mean, this is the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit. I love this glow kit. This thing has got some dents on it. You probably can't even tell. But even this is something that I use all the time. Still never hit pan on it. I have been doing a lot of shadow work recently. I'm a spiritual person. My shadow work has been, a lot of it has been with dealing with my unhealthy shopping addiction, because it is an unhealthy coping mechanism for me. I really noticed it and have known about this obviously for years, and I've just kind of denied it. Kyle and I always joke about it, but it's not really a joke, to be honest. He has an issue that he struggles with, which I'm not going to talk about, but we always joke about like how he has that problem and we don't talk about it, and we don't talk or address my shopping addiction. And as much as that's like all hoo and whatever, it's not a good thing. I think I'm going to use the Mini 2, the Fun Size 2 palette for today. Maybe I'll use some of the shimmers from the Capsule 3 palette as well. So I knew I was going to buy this mini because I love this one from Sugar Pill. I use this actually a lot. And then I was on the site buying this, the new Fun Size 2 palette. And then I saw swatches of this. And even though I know these pink shades look awful on me, well, this is a blush, but I know that these pink shades look awful on me for the most part. Like these purpley pinks, these really warm tone pink purples. I still bought it because I have blues and like these greens in it. But it did swatch pretty, so I'm excited to use it. Look at those face. A lot of the money that I spend, I could be saving for other things. I do feel like I want to make more videos going deeper into this culture of influencing and makeup gurus, where they really heavily promote this type of lifestyle, these unrealistic makeup collections and just things like that. You don't have to, you know, buy all the latest makeup and all that other jazz to make it as a makeup content creator. To be a good fashion influencer, you don't have to spend tons of money on clothes. You don't have to have a different outfit for every Instagram picture, which is something I used to think I had to have. I can't even express how bad it's been. And it's only been a day. A freaking day. Now, I did pre-order a ton of stuff from a bunch of different people, like small businesses, so I will have stuff coming in the mail throughout the year. I do still have my FabFitFun, which I pay for yearly, which will come in the winter and the spring and everything like that. But Labor Day is when I went on my no-buy officially, so it will be Labor Day next year. Now, I'm sure I'm not going to not buy things. I'm sure I'll mess up. We're human, right? And obviously if I need something like deodorant or hair items, which I don't even think I'll need, to be honest with you, because I got about 6 freaking deodorants over there, because that's another one of my issues. I could have something like a shampoo, even though I've got 7 different shampoos, but I could have a shampoo and it could be half gone, and then I buy 2 new ones because, oh, I'm almost gone with the shampoo I'm using, and then I stop using that shampoo I bought that I was using before because I bought 2 more, and now I'm using both of those, and then when those get half down, I'm like, oh, I need to buy 2 more shampoos. Same thing with body wash, same thing with hair products. I do my hair, like style my hair, maybe a handful of times a month, but I have every hair product you could possibly think of. I have hair products for curly hair. I don't even have curly hair. I don't even have curly hair. Don't even have it. Why do I need curly hair products? I am buying stuff for my new house that I haven't even bought yet. Why? I have stuff that's like still in boxes under my bed because I bought them for whatever reason, and they're just sitting. I bought all of this expensive equipment, like a Yeti mic and everything. I mean, I use a Rode mic, but I have not used that Yeti mic one time. No, I lied. I used it once for a video, but I had the Rode mic plugged in, and then I got too busy to where I didn't want to mess with the footage, like the audio footage, so I just used the quality of the Rode mic instead of the Yeti mic. Why did I need the Yeti mic? Because I thought I had to have it. I mean, I know a lot of people struggle with shopping addiction, but I feel like people just don't take it very seriously. And I don't understand why that they don't take it so seriously. People honestly laugh it off. They think it's a joke. They act like, oh, you're depressed? Well, go buy this. Oh, you're mad about something? Go buy this. And even brands, like I've seen like ColourPop and other brands post memes about like basically promoting shopping addiction to their young customers. That's another reason why I got out of like the makeup community, is because of that unhealthy shopping culture that I keep talking about. I'm very stressed out about this no buy. I bought a ton of books because I've been doing a lot more reading recently, so that I have enough books for a year. I have no excuse to buy any more books. I think a lot of it too is my mental health. Like, I don't take medication for my bipolar, and I'm not telling you not to take your I'm not telling you to not take your medication. I just don't take medication for it because every medication I've tried has either sent me in a episode of SI thoughts or into a manic episode, but like a really bad manic episode, not something that I can like really control isn't the word, but like if you have bipolar, where you have manic depressive, it's all different now. Like when I got diagnosed, I was like 14, and they have new terminology now. But what I'm trying to say is, if you have the bipolar I have, where you have manic depressive episodes and mania, you understand what I'm saying. And instead of me being able to control my impulses, which I can't even fully control them now, obviously, or I wouldn't have this shopping addiction. But for the most part, if I am manic, I can, instead of taking off for 3 days, going on a binge, I will work for 3 days straight because I know I'm not going to sleep. And then when I'm in a depressive episode, which is, I feel like what I'm going through right now, to be honest with you, instead of me just laying in bed all day, which trust me, I wanted to do today. I didn't get a shower and get dressed and everything until 6 o'clock today, p.m. I wasn't done getting ready. And it's so similar with how I'm feeling, like the antsiness, the anxiety, to coming off of drugs. It's so eerie how similar it is for me, this feeling of not being able to purchase stuff. And it's not even about not having money to purchase stuff, because again, I budget really, really well. So I always make sure that I have enough money to be able to buy things. And when you add in things like Afterpay and Tarrah, or whatever you call, or like PayPal 4 split payment or whatever it is, or credit cards. Luckily, I have not maxed out my credit cards. I've done really well with staying within my 20% and always paying off my balance. But it's only a matter of time in my head before it gets to the point that I'm maxing out credit cards, right? I'm so anxious. But Afterpay and Tarrah, or Tarrah, however you say it, and PayPal split 4 ways, they're great for people who cannot afford to buy things up front. But for someone like me who has a shopping addiction, they're awful. Because that means I can buy more things, because instead of buying, say, this eyeshadow palette for, I forget how much this was, $50 we'll say, I can split it up into 4 payments, and now I can buy 3 eyeshadow palettes at the same time instead of just paying for this and that's it. Or instead of buying, you know, 1 setting spray, I can buy 100 setting sprays. Or instead of buying 1 thing on Etsy, I can buy 5 things on Etsy. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So I've actually contemplated deleting my Instagram app off of my phone because of my shopping addiction. At least for like a few weeks, until like the anxiety has calmed down and everything. Now it's gonna suck because I post on my stories literally every single day, but I also know that I cannot scroll Instagram, my Instagram feed, and I cannot, you know, look at the stories of the people I follow without being tempted to buy something. I just know that it's not possible. Absolutely know that it's not possible. And I don't want people to think that if they send things to my P.O. box or, you know, buy me something from my Amazon wish list that they are going to trigger me into wanting to shop. I don't think that that will be an issue, so don't feel that way. Obviously, there's no obligation to buy anything for me anyways or send me things. I'm just saying I don't want people to feel like that that's going to trigger me. I don't think it will. And if it does, that's something that I need to address. I don't want anyone to feel like they're at fault for anything. And even like with the shopping addiction stuff, it doesn't even just stop with shopping. It even like goes into me donating money to people, like finding random people on TikTok who, you know, post that they need help for something and then me donating to them. And I don't do it because I want recognition, because it's not like I say on their thing, oh, I'm donating or whatever. It's just, I don't know why I do it. I literally have it in my budget for donations, for me to buy things every day. Like, that's not normal. At least I don't think it's normal. I don't think mentally that's normal or healthy. I don't think it's healthy for me to be bored and just buying things. I don't think that it's healthy for me to be sad or have anxiety and then, you know, scroll on Instagram and then end up buying things that I know I don't need. Do I need the 50th mug? No. Do I need another eyeshadow palette? No. Do I need another ring? I mean, yes, these rings are beautiful. Look at this lapidolite. This was a custom ring. But I don't need another one. Do I need another handmade outfit? No. And I need to realize that I need to realize that I can still support small businesses without buying something from every single one of their drops or their launches. I can share their content. I can, when I know they're having sales and stuff, post stuff that I already own from them and talk about how much I love those items. You know, I don't need to do an unboxing or a haul. And again, that culture of hauls and all that jazz is very toxic in my opinion, but I think I'm going to do a whole ass video on that. Oh my goodness, look what just happened. Look at that. Do you see this? I usually put my setting spray on before I put mascara on. Oh my god. Should I just leave it there? Does it look like it's part of the look? It kind of does, doesn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Oh my god. Hooded eye problems. Well, I'd love to ask y'all while I'm trying to get this off, if you have any helpful tips when it comes to shopping addiction, or if you would like to share your own experiences, or if you have any video concepts that you want me to talk about in regards to influencers and how they impact and promote unhealthy consumerism. What are you doing, Jelly Bean? Yeah, if you have any advice on any coping techniques or anything that I can do while trying to calm my anxiety during this time. I've been journaling a lot about it, and I'm going to continue to have this conversation with y'all about it because I feel like more influencers need to talk about this, because I know I can't be the only one that is going through this, that creates content. And just in general, to be honest, I know there's going to be some of y'all watching this that have the same issue I do. And I know some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, a year-long no-buy? You are wild. You're setting the sights too high. That's too long of a time. You should start out with, you know, a no-buy for a month or something. But I don't know. I meditated about it, and a year was just what came to my mind first. So that's what's gonna be. That's what's gonna be. You wanna come up? Meow. Bye. Bye. Wish me luck.